Would you like to see an artwork of Thai artists?
Here is the artwork. It's a fake banknote. The title is Demonstration 2008 and 2018. This banknote was used during the big gathering in Thailand in 2008 for supporting Mr. Thaksin Shinawatra,
A Thai ex-prime minister who had to flee from the country because of the military coup in 2006. And now guess what? He resides in London, where he applied for the political asylum here.
What happened is that after the protest, videos surfaced online showing protest leaders giving supporters of Thaksin those bills. And another set of rumors started to float around on the internet with the people who had by then returned to their hometown complaining that the bills were fake.
So the artist asked his family member to track down the banknote and trade it with the real money that he has from the production cost for his new work.
Demonstration is a work initiated by Pratchaya Phinthong in 2008.
10 years after it was realized, Pratchaya revisited this piece, the demonstration, again during his residency at Delfina Foundation.
He developed the work from a format that was originally presented in a gallery space to a performance, a roaming performance actually, that was done during the Frieze art fair in 2018.
As a performer of this work, during the Frieze fair is very different from approaching people in the gallery because there's so many people walking around. They were not just standing there seeing the work. They have their own things to do.
People don't expect to see the fake bills as the works and as a performance in the art fair. Like most of them said, where is the work? When I said that the work isn't here, they seem really surprised. And when I start to tell them the story and start the conversation, they seem more surprised and surprised.
The people responded with very varied kind of behaviors. So some of them were really interested in seeing the work. So when I showed it to them, they listened carefully and they said thank you for telling me this story. Other people were kind of in a hurry or were listening but still looking away. But also, I think in the context of the fair, many of the people walking around really thought that we were kind of hustling. So because asking them, do you want to see a work by a Thai artist? And so they probably thought that I was going to take them to a booth to get them to buy the work. Some of them stayed for a long time and we discussed global politics or exile, or several people asked to compare the fake bill with the real bill.
Everyone try to look up and see the watermarks, the layout. They seem very interesting in checking if it's real or fake. The conversation continued to be more who is on the bill, or what is it for, how much is it?
Most of people think the person in the note is not the king, it's Thaksin Shinawatra.
Pratchaya told us the story basically, but very little more than that. And I think the idea was really that we perpetuate the rumor by telling it again to other people, and every time the story changes or we're allowed to twist it, and so the rumor sort of continues.